Cancer, welcome to your Astroflower reading. This is going to be a reading going from the 27th to the 2nd of April. We're going to be looking at chakras, your aura, and finishing off with the tarot reading as well. Let's just jump straight in here. Let's see what's going on with your root chakra. Wow, that's really big. Compared with everybody else's, that's really big. It says you're applying, you're moving on. You're applying your energy of your foundation of where you want to be. You're enacting it now this week, or you should be enacting your foundation for this week. It's pushing your roots. It's as if like you're really springing forward into action of really concrete things within your life. Let's just see what's going on in your sacrum. Yeah, it swings and roundabouts for you at the moment. When you're working, you're working. When you're playing, you're playing. And being involved in those sort of being in the here and now, I think is going to be really important for your fundamental desires, basically. Let's just see. Well, I think it's clear for you what you want. There is something growing within you, and it's almost as if you're starting something. You're starting a route to go down, and as you start that route to go down, it's going to become clearer what your fundamental desires are and how you want things. So I would concentrate about doing things rather than on sort of daydreaming about what you want in life or how you want in life. I think it's really important to sort of concentrate on getting things done. Yeah, your solar plexus is on fire. It seems like you're going to be really busy this week, really active. You're going to feel really bubbly, almost very sociable as well, interconnected. There's also a degree of sort of saying, no, I'm not going to put up with this anymore. I want it to be a lot more. This is how I want it. And I don't want to have to. I don't want to have to sort of compromise my values or my passions in my life in order to get it. That's what it seems like. But it's really, really powerful. There's a lot of determination here within you this week, which is going to really push you on into getting things done. Let's just see what's going on in your heart chakra. That's very calm. It's very matter of fact in a way. It's almost as if you're taking your emotions out of the situation. And if you've got stuff to do, that's probably a really good thing. There is on this heart chakra here, there is a definite direction that you're taking according to your heart's desires. And it's becoming more and more evident how you want life, basically. It's becoming much more evident in that sort of sense. And it's giving you a direction according to your heart, which will be really nice. Let's just see what's going on in your third eye and your throat chakra. Your throat chakra is far greater than your third eye, which is also really good about getting things done, moving on, feeling empowered, feeling charged within your life, communicating a lot, which seems to be really important. Let's just see what's going on with your crown chakra. You're at one with yourself in accordance to that. It's the rest of the world that's the problem, obviously. Isn't it always the case? So yeah, you're completely at one with yourself as you go forward. Really, really nice, really powerful energy here. A really empowering energy. Let's just see what's going on with your aura. Okay, so there's something in the beginning part of the week. It seems like Tuesday, where you're going to this is where you start implying things in your life. On the Tuesday, and there's also on Thursday as well, where It's almost as if like you apply something in Tuesday, and then that sort of like, it's a domino effect which knocks down the other dominoes, which means by Thursday you're going to start applying other things as well. This is your soft side that comes out at the end of the week. Be careful not to accept, be careful not to compromise too much in life for, for other people or for situations that are around you. It may slow you down. It may it may slow you down, and it may just sort of like make you feel a little bit heavier basically about life. Okay. You're coming into your autumn period as well. That's one other thing I didn't go into. Let's look at your tarots as well. Let's see what's going on there. But as I say, you're coming into your autumn period, so I don't think you're quite there. You're going to have a little bit of an Indian summer, so it's trying to get everything tied up before you go into that section of your life, which tends to be in May, April, end of April, May period. Well, May, June, I would say, more than anything else, where you start evaluating what you've been doing over the last year and what you want to be doing in the coming year after your birthday. The overall energy for you at the moment is going through that portal, going towards what you should be doing, a celebration of your life, a celebration of, yes, this is what I want. I know what I want. Now I'm going to go and get it. Stepping from one dimension to another. Most people have been getting this, and I think this has to do with the outside world as well, as how messed up the outside world is. You know, I can see that just with YouTube. Forget about all the riots in France and the madness that's going on in the UK and in America and in the rest of the world as well, you know. And it's stepping into that new logical revolution that's going on at the moment. Okay, so in your relationship side, this is your karmic message. So your karmic message is a tower. So making the most of a situation, tower is like sort of the breaking down of old belief systems. It's also sort of clearing out the old for making space for the new. And this is your karmic message here, is to now start opening up the new. Yes, you might have had a difficult time over the last sort of like three or four weeks, last month or so. And it might have shook your world a little bit. But now is the time to take advantage of that sort of situation. Knight of Wands, going ahead and doing things, vibrant energy, very sort of social in a way, but having a very rhythmical factor about it, of just really moving on that fiery aspect of a charging into the future. This is how the universe is trying to influence you at the moment. The tower moment here, I think, is almost in the past, and I think you probably realize it. And now it's a case of moving on and going ahead and acting upon that tower moment. Let's just see what's going on here. Hermit. Everybody's had the Hermit. I'm not joking. I think there's only one sign that hasn't had the Hermit as yet. And this is about the Hermit has the star card in the lantern. This is what's driving you on, and this is how your guides are driving you on. These are the guides that are sort of influencing the coincidences that are around you, helping you to sort of keep track of where you should be going, using those coincidences and life around you in order to be guided towards your heart's desires. And it's moving quite quickly, bizarrely enough. It's a very contradiction in terms there. And this is where, as I said, it's give and take when you're sacrum. Do you remember I was telling you about that? It's like there's sometimes, you're going to be in your relationship side, sometimes you're going to be in your financial sort of side. And it's going that to and fro, that energy that sort of flows between the two as you activate life. Sometimes you need to have time for yourself, time out for yourself, where you can just follow your dreams and aspirations, basically, as you go forward. And yeah, so yeah, I would allow the world to lead you to your heart's desires in regards to your relationships, basically, as you go through this portal, this new into a new paradigm. This is the how the guides are influencing the conversation in you. It's a bit like the carrot that's in front of the donkey. Not that you're a donkey at all, Cancer. I love donkeys. They're really quite nice. But you know, here is playing smart, and I think this could be to do with communication as well, where communicating will be really important in order to disarm other people, and communicating in order to open the doors up so you can actually follow your heart's desires. And also, there is a case here of where you're playing smart, as what I was saying, by the end of the week, not getting too bogged down by influences from the outside world at the moment. Let's just see what's going on in your financial sort of side. Oh, five of Pentacles. Now, this is your karmic message. So, you have to spend to accumulate, right? You have to invest to accumulate. And I think this is more a case of this. I think this is investing wisely in life in order for you to get ahead. And it's also a case of sort of, if you want to have success in your life, you have to take yourself out of the race to see the situation clearly, see the situation clearly so you can actually act upon that and choose that path that needs to be for you. There is another sort of situation here where it's not, you know, highlighting the your weaknesses basically within your financial world. So I would be wary of that, of not showing your weak side, emphasizing your strengths rather than your weak side. Queen of Pentacles. The world is trying to offer you assurance and contentment in the path that you are taking within your work, within your business, within your your projects and so forth. And I think this is where this investment in life, or in your investment in your job, or investment in your business or your projects, is going to build security within you. And that's stepping into your power. You really are doing stuff here. You're really engaging with life, stepping into your power, into your financial sort of situation. According to what you've been through in your life, you're going to really start being in a situation where you can really, empower yourself going forward with these investments that you're making within your life. Temperance, patience. So this is where we come back to that sort of sacrum of that give and take, that moments of when things are really going fast and moments when things slow down, knowing when to push and when not to push. That is also the temperance. It can be a case of procrastination, but I don't think it is. I think it's a case of the sun is coming up in your day, as it were, financially, and you just got to be a little bit patient about it. Manifestation is the key. An investment, I think, within your job or your business and etc. is key here. It's being patient that those investments will give you the returns. Manifestation. I did say the magician was at the bottom, and it definitely just wanted to come out. You've also got the strength card at the bottom there of being, being strong, quelling your doubts and so forth. You got the 9 of Cups that want to jump out as well. It's it's manifesting that bright future, that strength there, quelling those sort of doubts within you. Quelling those doubts is also not highlighting your weaknesses, basically. I do want to see what that tower thing is all about, because that seems to be a real sort of crux situation. Yeah, it's the King of Cups, so it's something that maybe is destabilizing or giving you, it could even be as, it could even be as much as someone declaring their love for you that sort of created a tower moment. But I think it's what it's doing here is this tower moment is creating a stability within your emotions as you go forward. Yeah, it's the waiting and seeing, the procrastination is over. And the fair exchange. And it's all very stable here. I think after a tremendous time you might have had over the past sort of, could even be over the past sort of 2 or 3 years, who knows? It depends on what you're going through. But I think within the recent past has been trying your emotions, and that trying of your emotions has created that tower moment, which all of a sudden you're going to be in a situation where you're going to have control over your emotions, and that's going to enable you to play smart and manifest a really beautiful future. There you go, Cancer. Thank you very much for being here. I really do appreciate your support for us. As I said, YouTube are really not helping us out. So any support through subscribing and clicking those bells and making sure all notifications are on are really important. So you do get to see when these videos come out. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun. So please do enjoy.